Okay. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the JW Sports Talk Show where every fan is welcome. And yes, this is my third time restarting stream, or my second time. The first time, I forgot the title. Second time, I forgot the thumbnail. So, yeah. Happens. We had a decent first few plays here. We hit a little nice pass to Gage, and we had a nice run with Mostert. Great. Yeah. 2 yards. Better than losing, right? Losing yards. That should be so annoying to people having that many freaking notifications. I apologize for spamming people with notifications. No more. Ooh, that's right. We got Drake London too. Drake London, Michael Gallup, Michael Pitts. What away? Oh, touch on the grounding. Dang it. Darn it. Grounding, yeah.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside the tackle box in order to get that done.
3rd and 20? Oh, let's block Mostert. We're going to need a little more time. Nope. Maybe we're in field goal range? Nope. No, we are not. Nope. Shoot. Wow, my button is sticking. Watch back, whatever. On defense. Holding 3, good stuff, D. Good stuff, defense. Holding Tom Brady, Buccaneers to 3 points.
Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game.
What I like to see.
When it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring
stick. I should just keep going. Try to do too much.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice.
Mostert.
But at the same time, it's not a make or
break. Try run up the middle. Usually when the box is stacked, I try to run up the middle. Yeah, it's okay. It could have been better, but move on. Next play. I think we're gonna pass it. Ooh, we gotta try this with Gallup. Nope. Hey, get open. We're gonna run for it. We're on bounce. Good stuff. Let's go. Let's get it. Good play. Yep. Give it to Mostert. Yep. Get to Mostert. Grab the middle. Box. Juke. Nope. Mostert can't really juke though, but he's fast. I think we'll be able to hit Gage here. Try throwing it over him. Nope. I tried that little tiny window there, but didn't work out. Just didn't. Halfback slam. Yeah, let's just not overthink it. Run for the first. We don't get it. Go for it. We're at the 49. Good block. Good blocks. Good blocks.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit. Makes it really hard to
cover. Let's pass a little bit. We're running on first down a lot, it seems. Throw it away. Might have had someone open. No. That PA shot. Oh, we should have done that first. Are you going to fall for a PA on 2nd down and 10? Oh, pitch is open. Pitch is open. Oh, no interception, thank goodness. Damn, I'm 1 for 4. That is trash. That's terrible. That throw is why you draft a guy like Malik Willis. Taking his sack in the middle of having a guy right in his face. He finds a way. Make that throw. And that is a hard throw to make between the cornerback and the safety, and he did it. Don't forget the catch. It's a beautiful catch. Knowing someone's right behind you, just barreling at you. I should just ran. Dude, that was a big hole there, and I just didn't run up it. I tried being too difficult. Knight, what's up, homie? How you doing, man? That's what we call hint, 10 cents. A dime. I love it. I love it. How you doing, man? It has been in a little while. How you doing? Pits. Oh, I threw it too late. Yes, we got it back. Gotta take advantage. Do a little play action since we've been running out first a lot. I don't know face cam today, but I'm not in my normal spot. I'm laying down. Oh. Let's run with motion. I think we're trying to pass too much. That's what I always say when I throw an accurate ball in gym. Ooh, Mostert. God, you're not catching Mostert. That is a touchdown. Oh, baby. 7-3. Our defense. We're going to stop. Come on. Damn. Defense is doing its job. This might be a nice route for Pitts here. Give me time. Throw it away. I maybe could have ran with Malik Willis. I maybe could have ran with that. But never know. Good. Thank you for asking. Hope you're well. Man, I'm awesome. Doing awesome. Chilling, taking one day at a time. Sucks I can't, that I haven't been posting much. I had a few days where I was posting consistently, but ultimately I'm not posting. Like every day, I mean. But man, did you see the combine? All the fast receivers? Receivers are freaking fast this year. Oh, what a girl. I'm so stupid. My accuracy is getting better. Practice. Receivers running routes for me, only 10 yards, and so just. Yeah, man. That's what you gotta do to build your arm strength up. You gotta take a little bit of time, and plus, if you try to throw it deep, like right out of the gate, you don't warm up your shoulder, you can freaking hurt it. I know, because I do it all the time. Still earned the throw ahead. The timing and such is gonna. That's the hard part, man. That's the hard part. You get that timing down, you know how to float it right in there, drop it in the bucket. Ooh, it is satisfying. In? Nope. Good to hear. Glad you're doing well. Don't worry. Have uploaded in 2 weeks. It's just so tough with school and work. The last part I had all day off, but I didn't freaking do it. I should have. Dang it. Thank goodness it didn't intercept it. Short memory. Go back next drive. And defense is really giving us a lot of tries. Yeah, Knight, how's school going? How's everything going, man? How's that podcast with you and Bunny going? That the rival one? I think I saw you guys do it once. I don't know how many times that you did do it, but I know I saw that you guys did it in the off-season already a few times. Thank you. My arm strength is actually garbage, and even when I have the strength to throw, it is very inaccurate. People accuracy is harder than people. Yeah, it is. Dude, that's because the professionals, they make it look so easy. That's their job. They've been doing it their whole life, so it makes sense. But yeah, it is difficult. It's hard, much more difficult, much harder than people really think until you try. Because you don't know how much to put on it. You don't know it's just difficult. I don't have a big arm either. I'm not even that accurate. I have my times where I'm pretty darn good quarterback, but I'm so aggressive. I just throw stupid stuff and I throw stupid interceptions. I don't know if I'd be a good quarterback. I probably wouldn't. If I got my arm strength up, learn how to read defenses a little bit, yeah, but that's the whole part of being a quarterback, and I can't freaking do it. Damn. We got nothing. We got 40 seconds. Come on, we got to get something here. We got nothing. We got nothing. We can't do anything in this defense. I mean, we were running pretty well, but damn. Let's see if we get most on a linebacker. Let's max protect since we gotta wait a while. Oh, if you max protect, you're running back box, dummy. What am I doing? I think we're gonna try that again. I want to try that again. Recent. Exactly like you said about the combine. You should Chris Olave ran 4.2. Say something. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, then we need to put. No, I got better internet. This better not be. This shouldn't be happening. We got better internet. There we go. Nope. Oh my goodness.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's out of bounds, able to take this.
I have to restart again. Oh, it's back? Is it back on the stream? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Quality might looks like it's pretty bad. Yeah, 4.2. Goodness gracious! And then there's that guy from Memphis who ran an unofficial 4.28. I want to say. Oh my goodness! Wild. It's wild. That's still pretty good, even as simple as throwing a spiral, mean accurate, ascending target is hard. My spirals can be really good while I'm warm up at the start and get a rhythm. Yeah, man, throwing a spiral is so satisfying. It is it's so satisfying. Well, let's get back to the run game, and I just. So, what was they saying? Yeah, the spirals are so satisfying. Let's try to read the defense a little bit. There we go. Get the feet in. Let's go. Man, did the offense need that. Just searched him. His name was Calvin Austin. Yeah, that dude's fast. I think he had like a 38 vertical jump too. And he had a good broad jump. The dude is having himself a combine. Insane. He's just, man, you know what happens all the time when a player breaks like the 40-yard, or if they're just having an amazing combine. I got baited. They just don't usually pan out like John Ross. Like he's so fast, but he's always hurt. I hate to be negative, but sometimes all people look at is the speed. Like, we never heard of this guy, from Memphis, and I haven't done any research, so I haven't watched any tape, so I can't say anything. But I don't know. He kind of reminds me of a T.Y., but faster. Good route runner. Or no, I don't even know. I didn't watch tape, but I saw someone say that. That's why I'm going on. But yeah, I know I hate when it gets wobbly. What I do is I create a pocket between the ball and my hand, with 2 fingers in the laces, on the first, and another on the fourth. Yeah, the pocket in between your hands really helps it. It helps you control it. It helps accuracy. Really helps that. I don't really. Yeah, I'd have to have a football in my hand to tell you how I did it, because I just don't know. But I do it a certain way. Dude, something that I noticed is that the way Philip Rivers throws, it is so easy to be accurate like that, man. It is so easy to be accurate like that. I tried it and it works so good. B? Oh, I can't. Oh my goodness. I was having a good drive. Then I do the right motion, I flick my fingers down, follow through like I'm reaching money out of my pocket. Yeah, I also look at it as, like you're pointing at your target. Like where you want the ball to go, you point at your target as the ball's coming off your fingers. That's what I like to do. Me either need to be ready for the draft pod episode, but I don't watch much college. I need to though. Yeah, college is so much fun. I love college. It used to be different teams every year, but now it's the same damn teams every year. Oh my gosh, catch it! Now it's the same teams, it's Bama. Clemson didn't really have a good year last year, not as good as they usually do. Usually it's Bama, Georgia. Usually Michigan's pretty good. Usually Ohio State is pretty good. Malik Willis has a cannon, dude. He's a cannon. I think Malik Willis is going to be the best quarterback out of this class. I keep changing it. I keep changing my thoughts on that, but I really think that Malik Willis is going to be the guy out of this draft. He's got the legs, but then at the same time, if you go back and watch some tape on him, I noticed that he has a run first mentality. After his first read, he has a run first mentality, kind of like Lamar. Even though Lamar is a decent processor, but I guess we'll see. My safety friend does that. By the way, I befriended a safety friend this year, and he is really competitive. He's an awesome dude. Pretty good safety. Ooh, there you go, dude. I love safety. Safety is my favorite position. My favorite position. I like to play stupid. I like to play like I've been beat or I don't know that someone's open, and at the last second I like to run towards them and pick the ball off. I love it. But the people that I play with, they know how I am. They ain't stupid. No one is. It's just they never throw anything. I should do, but I still freaking drop the ball, dude. I drop the ball so much when I play. Like I think I try to catch my body too much. What's the target? I don't think I do. I look at my target. True. Guess says that helps the accuracy, so I naturally look at my target, but I don't point. No looking for your target is obvious. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. I want to concentrate. I don't want to throw another pick. Dude, I'm having a game with Raheem Mostert, though. I'm really having a game with him. I'm going to try to slow down talking. Maybe to help me with my stuttering. Because I have to work on that. Might as well touch on what the move. No, come on. No! Oh my goodness, dude. Safety is an awesome position since I want to be QB, though. It's going to be my least favorite position. Field safety friend loves the blitz too. Oh, he likes the blitz too, so he's one of those. So he likes to get so he's a stronger safety maybe. Likes the blitz. The free safety stay back. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I took my field off the downfield, and I just tried running, and I missed a wide open not Raheem Mostert. That is depressing. Oh, that sucks. He was wide open. Yeah, he hates man coverage, but he loves going on the line and setting the block. Dude, I love man coverage. I love playing man coverage. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm making stupid decisions. Nothing new, as you guys know. Alright, I just like see I make stupid decisions. Me as a quarterback, Monster. We did last time. You're faster. No. We're gonna make a comeback against Tom Brady in the fourth quarter. We're gonna see how Tom Brady likes it. I like man coverage. I like pressing. Almost it's got him beat. There's no. Oh, okay. That's. Like that. Bet you left out. Those coach suggestions I'm calling the same plays and it's not working. It's like Amari Cooper is available. I haven't seen much about him, but I heard people are really talking about that. That'd be interesting. Ooh, look at that. Drake London. Woo! I am, man. Amari Cooper. He'd be an amazing addition on the Jaguars. Got to be open. Take the check down. Don't throw foul route. Don't throw an interception. Take the check down. Take the check down. Take the check down. Don't go for it all every play. I'm not good at like. I don't know what it is. Like I'm so focused on one read, and I don't look at my other one. Get it! Oh, Malik Willis has like 5 turnovers in this game. Oh, I'm not going back. There's some routes though in catching. I didn't do bad. I actually don't have bad cuts. Every time I was getting shifty or getting space, people who were watching me were like, "Ooh, oh, there you go, there you go." Yeah, man. Do what you love. Go for it. Don't hesitate. If you love it, go for it. Don't care what people think. Yeah, it's definitely awesome when you have people doing that. And, you get the chance to show off. It's awesome, but yeah. Oh my gosh, Malik Willis. I mean, I'm trying to throw in the run under pressure, so I get it, but like, kind of Malik Willis' game. Kind of what his game is. Got Drake London on that route. Let's see. Ooh, what a throw. What a catch. He didn't catch it. Cowboys are trying to find a trade partner if they can't trade him. Oh. Do it late. It's third down. I mean, it's fourth. We're down, 24 points. Let's do this again. Ball pass it. Oh! Next team's going to be better. Promise. Finish this game. Well, let's finish on a high note. Let's try to get a touchdown. Try to throw a touchdown or something. Do something right. I don't know why coach keeps suggesting this post halfback. It's not working. I need to scale a pocket instead of trying to leave it so much. Yeah, there we go. Since I wasn't throwing across the field, I was able to get there, and I cut it, and I threw it right in the gut. I gotta scale that pocket. I gotta be technically sound. It's simple. That's simple. Yeah. Simple. Okay, JDW. Put in between. Ooh. Woo. Malik Willis. Come on. Let's get some positives going. Let's get some positives going for next week. Ooh, wait, what's that? Let's put Mostert on a streak. Gotta step up. Don't go out. Unnecessary. There we go. I make so much. I make much better reads when I stay in the pocket. I'm not like scrambling like crazy. That hit, delivering that pass. We got Russell Gage. We got London. Mostert, man, you
Back to throw again.
backer. He's on a backer.
And that is not
But it is
middle of the
Devin
field
White,
and
I think.
incomplete.
Or Levante David.
Completion is not a surprise
I don't remember
with the
who
way that
54
this one
is.
has gone and the
Oh,
frustration
dude, I
on the
started.
line, which is evident
I started collecting trading cards. You know, if you guys want to see like videos of me opening them, like the packs, let me know. I will definitely. The cold score on the bottom. Oh man, I didn't even see it. Do I want to? No. By the skull that you put, I don't think I want to see it. Week 2 we played the week 3 we played the Titans. I think.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Other side, no. Go up, go up.
And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Not gonna win, so let's try to get a touchdown, get something positive. Stay in the pocket, stand tall, don't get out if you don't need to. And deliver that throw. Go up, that's straight. No, that's right. That's not straight on them, but Russell Gage can go up and get it. Gallup, Mostert. We're gonna go for it. We have to go for it anyway. So let's hurry it up, dude. We passed 42 times. That is terrible. Yeah, I just rolled out like C, and then I. Run for a touchdown. Don't fumble. I think I need to run with him more too. I'm not taking advantage. Throw it away. That was not intentional grounding, bro. Whatever. After this game, while the next one's loading, I'm gonna go grab this. I'm thirsty, man. Russell Gage. We did something good before the game's ended. I'm interested in seeing that Colts. Oh, let's just leave that because we know that wasn't a good game. Let's get to that. We're not going through all those. It'll be forever. Let's get then advance. Oh, that's right. We drafted Evan Neal too. Oh, he's out 4 weeks. Dude, I forgot who I drafted because freaking it's been so long. Richie Grant, free safety. Did he play for Washington? Number 13, what's up, man? How's it going? What's going on? By the way, number 13, amazing number. Amazing number. My favorite number. Rain game, reflect on offense. Oh, gosh. We really want to see this. Coach, is that a loss for you gather the team? Chalk it up to the conditions and immediately move on. Yep. I don't think so. Both teams had to deal with the conditions and were not one to make excuses. They were a better team than us, and we have to learn and get better from it. Not good. Not good. Not good. All right, let's check the team out. Let's jar our memory of some of the players that we had. Saw someone on Twitter compare Trayvon Diggs to Darrell Revis. Like, let me guess, Cowboys fan. That's no. 13 is the best number. I agree. In my opinion, I agree. I love number 13. I love me some number 13. All right, so we got this Jake Matthews. He's filling it. When Evan Neal gets healthy, we're maybe kick him into guard. Because guard is not looking too great. I think Lindstrom was. He drafted? I don't think so. Yeah, we do have Malik Willis. We still have Matt Ryan on the roster. Kennedy Brooks, I think he's a fast guy. United States, no, not really. Yeah, so Mostert is definitely the top dog in that running back group. Pitt's a monster. Might need a backup tight end one of these times. Jordan Battle, why is he not starting? Did I not start him? He's not injured. Get him in there. Is he? What's his main position? Free safety. Okay. AJ Terrell, number 1. Got Okuda, number 2. Don't know who the other guys are. Grady Jarrett, good. T4. I signed T4. Dan Jones, Fowler, Walker, Juanito. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Favorite number is 9. There you go. Hope Carson stays in Indianapolis so we can get a Carson versus Pearson twice a year. No. I really don't want Carson, man. I really don't. I'd rather not. Okay, so we're going into next week. We're gonna number 9. Number 2 Super Bowl QBs, Joe Burrow and Mike Stafford. Just saying, bro. Hey, good point. Good stuff. Good point. Press conference. QB1 check-in. Evaluate the start to your quarterback season. Okay, let's see. Coach, we're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What more do you need out of Malik Willis? Carry the team, build chemistry. We just want him to be himself and continue doing his part to build chemistry and keep our offense rolling. The better chemistry we have, the easier it'll be for everyone to make plays. Beat these Hawks and score 4 offensive touchdowns. We got it. Let's see what that one is. Me today. Game plan elite QB. Discuss stopping one of the league's top quarterbacks. With Russell Wilson being able to make plays with both his arm and his legs, it must be tough to devise a game plan to stop him. What's the biggest factor in slowing him down when they're passing? I think he's scrambling once he gets out. That's when he's definitely up there. Definitely best. I think it all starts with containing him. He's not built like other quarterbacks. As a defense, you could do everything right and then watch as he creates something out of nothing. Okay. Entire defense will have 5. Ooh. Alright, let's get into the game. Like I said, I am going to go and run a drink really fast while this is loading. Skip. Offense only. Alright, click. Alright, I'll be right back.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seahawks and the Falcons coming up next.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at
How does that show the numbers good? I don't know you guys talking about
here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
No more than one interception. No more than one interception. We got this. One play at a time. On the ball. Play the pass game off the run game. Makes a ton of a lot easier. The ball to throw.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here I go.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
And the way they ran the ball
This number has a good, at least for a QB in the NFL. Breeze Ward too. We forgot. Yep, there you go.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
All right, Mostert. Nah. Play a little mesh. Make third down a little easy.
Now back to throw.
It's faster than him. You're bigger than him. Body him or run past him. Both.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team.
And I'm planning on staying up, but late playing.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Mostert right the middle. Back, don't let Wagner. And Wagner still almost gets to him. Almost stops it. If you're talking NFL wise, and you mean in general, maybe I completely missed it.
That doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? sticks are and get there.
No, it open. Throw it away.
Oh,
pitch is open.
No option here but to throw it away. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create
Block. Wagner is not making running easy.
When you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes
All right, come
on
on.
the right
Come on.
spot.
Get there. Come on, you got there. Come on, he got there.
Not easily done because they throw a lot of
Did it.
misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
I think we
Get
got
your eyes
it.
in the wrong place.
Should we?
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Hits. Willis. What a hookup. And he beat Mike
And he takes
Adams.
this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Jamal, I said Mike Adams. I meant Jamal Adams. I don't know why I said Mike Adams. Now let's try a draw. See if Wagner sniffs this one out. For 4 offensive touchdowns. All right. Ooh, Wagner didn't sniff that one out, but where else that was in the middle? Got off the block and.
The last run got 3. Now here's
Run
2nd
those
and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
X. I don't know who that is. I think I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
So far.
That's a big league job.
Let's finish strong, though. Not a good drive. Still we get in the end zone.
Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run.
Oh, 52.
Press this one forward as they
Damn,
stop
he
it.
just leveled Kyle Pitts. I think that was Kyle Pitts.
A good run of 6
Leveled?
yards
I don't
there,
even
gets
know.
him closer to the goal line.
Whoever was got leveled. No, it wasn't Pitts. Pitts is
Again, it's Mostert,
Get in.
and he'll take it in.
Ooh, let's go.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Raheem Mostert. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score
Right the middle.
7-0.
Wagner.
They'll start on the ground with
Get away
Mostert.
from him. Get away from that dude.
Right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it.
Knight, who do you think the Eagles are going to draft? Who are some of your draft targets, man?
The reason the game was lost.
I know that I know a lot of people are talking about that Devin Lloyd guy, but Howie Roseman does not like to draft linebackers.
Consistently here. And he's going to be out.
You think he'll actually draft a linebacker, Devin Lloyd? You think there's going to be one of the NFC teams moving up or taking a player that the other team was supposed to get? Cowboys will move up, maybe.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that
The Eagles move up in front of someone. Or maybe the Washington football team.
done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense.
No, I don't really see the Eagles moving up in front of them.
You've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Oh my gosh, come on. He made a good play. I made a good read, and you missed it, bro.
Around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached think
Didn't
deep,
set the
take
base,
the big
but-
shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Dang it.
He'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't
Kyle
want them
Pitts?
to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now
Yeah,
facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Let's go. I thought he was going to run out more, but still.
Michael Gallup.
Why not Kobe Dean, Devin Lloyd for edge? Give me David Ajabu. Ooh, I love that. I like it. I like it. I love David Ajabu. Ajabu, whatever. Dude has freakish upside. He is raw. But having Fletcher Cox help him on the inside, Brandon Graham, I believe he's still there, right? Brendan Graham is still there, right? This would be an awesome mentor. That's an awesome spot for David Jabo. Will he make it there? I don't know. I could see him going high. I could see him going top 10. I think there's a chance. There's a high.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I'd say it's medium chance.
4 yards remain for second down.
Oh, I didn't finish it. I hope Sauce Gardner has a corner. But I'll definitely take a linebacker or DN. 3 picks in the first round. Yeah, I bet. You guys made the playoffs, yet you have 3 first-round picks. Wild. Wild. Of course, one of them are darn cold.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Got 4 verts. Let's see if Wagner. Ooh, low pass it. Let's go.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Go for it while you can.
He'll look to throw.
Throw it away. Dang it. Oh, I take a sack. Dummy.
This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st.
So embarrassing when you think your wide receiver is going the other way. This one you throw it nowhere near your target. Coach Dante, what's up, man? What's going on? Everything going? How's it all going, man? Throw time. Body him. Let's go. I'm going to try a pitch, but pitches really don't work in this game. I remember that. Yeah, I'm trying to do Bobby Wagner. Yeah.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know, right? Hoping to make the playoffs again. We just need to fix defense, get a wide receiver to pair up with Smith. I have a sleeper team for next year, okay? Hear me out. The Minnesota Vikings. If they could get a piece or 2 on defense, I think the Vikings are going to be a sleeper. I'm telling you, man, the Vikings may very well be a sleeper team next year, and I think they're going to be one of my top picks, depending on their draft, seeing who they get. I think they're going to draft Stingley or Gardner, and I could see you guys getting Trent McDuffie. I think he's more of press guy. But you guys do play cover 2 with Gannon, I believe. Not sure. Oh, the running back was going to be open. Oh, dang. Oh, let's run it. We're getting too carried away in the pass game. Run it. I ran it right towards Bobby Wagner.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I think we should be able to hit Russell Gage here.
They're going to look to throw.
We're going to hit.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
We're going to punt it. We're up 2 possessions. Make them drive the field, which they have not been able to do all game.
So the completion good for 6
Let's make them drive the length of the field. I feel like my buttons are delayed.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
That's annoying.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, man, Eagles have a lot of options. So many. There's a lot of good corners, a lot of good backers, edge rushers. This draft class is packed. A lot of good wide receivers. Pretty damn good draft.
So the football will be at the 25-yard
There's a lot of depth too. Wham! This is like a trap concept. I can't run against this Seattle front. Wagner doesn't help.
Nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up and make it.
He went out of bounds anyways. If he touched it, he would have had legal touching. So. Yeah, Russell Gage. Yes. No! Russ. Yo. Speaking of that, I don't know if you've heard the Russ rumors with Colts. with Indy. Will it happen? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think the Seahawks are going to trade Russ. And top of that, I don't think the Colts will do it. Let's see. No! No! Too much of a bounce.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Time to score. The offensive sheeting up. That offensive sheeting up. Let's do a draw. Ooh, that... These linemen are struggling to hold blocks. Top of that, Bobby Wagner is raking. That's what Bobby Wagner does. This is a cover 3. No, it's cover 2. Flood is good against any zone. I don't really have any flood concept. I could do QB. I've never done one with Malik Willis, I don't think. Try it out. Oh, they blitzed.
Obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
I don't know who gets the ball to start now.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Ooh, call him out. Call him out. That's a nice play. Man, Russell Gage. He's been inconsistent. He's been having games where he's been playing good. He's consistent. Oh, they caught that one. I don't remember. Oh. What a dot. Call timeout. Don't forget. No, me. I'd forget to call timeout. And all that'd be for nothing.
Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Let's go.
That is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there.
Drake London. That's Drake London, baby. Man, not good. Not good. No, what am I saying not good? That was good. What the heck am I talking about? Get the run game going. We're up 2 scores, but no one can hold a block.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point.
Let's see. Let's see if Gallup could beat his guy. I don't know. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. B. Wagner, B. Wagner, he B. Wagner. Go!
Just past the 50 and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie.
His
ability to keep his eyes downfield.
Oh, the line is so... I don't think it's going to work.
Able to see the receiver
Nope.
while on the move.
Could have cut it out, but... I don't know.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked
Linemen
out
are not
before he
holding
can get
blocks.
back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Definitely not in the run game anyway.
Back to throw here.
Why?
He's gonna have the
I almost forced it. Almost forced it to like one of the middle routes, one of the
It's 3rd down.
crossers, but happy he didn't. That made 3rd down easier to do instead of throwing a pick also. Good decision making. Good decision making. UPA side, it's 3rd and 4. We haven't been running it consistently, so is it really gonna threaten them at all?
They'll look to throw here.
Oh,
A rifle
got
swing,
me.
that's gonna be intercepted.
threw it late.
Picked off by a Kettle
Got me.
Spoon. And the Seahawks are gonna take over once again. About set to
That
begin the next
sucks.
drive. The Falcons
Fuck.
offense on the line.
I think I was doing good with that pick
Last drive
too.
they'd like to emulate. Of
Bro,
course,
I was
they
in
didn't
the.
get the
I wasn't even
ending
coached that.
interception, but they did put
Going on
together,
was
Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part
Boring.
2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Woo!
Finish things off
He catch that?
and get it
No,
done.
he didn't.
Throw on
Oh,
first
that
down
would
there,
have
but
been
it's
so nice.
incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending come open downfield, but
Back
they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Keep trying to run the ball. Maybe it'll pay off for us.
Now a handoff here to his running
Ooh, we're getting so close.
this to the 29, a gain of 4.
No, y'all seen that
Second
scene.
down play call was
I
not
saw
to
that
pick up the
scene.
first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they
You
did.
can tell me
Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise.
Fishmaster
Make sure he doesn't get
21.
hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
Oh, no one's over here. No, there are, but it's covered.
Get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the
How you doing,
point where
Fish?
we're
How you doing,
performing in
Brian?
offense yet,
How you doing, man?
But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock.
Ugh.
Management here on that.
Ankle tackle.
This will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
How annoying. Annoying, bro. Oh, no. Is that a cornerback blitz? No.
Pick it up through the air. He'll buy some time right.
Ooh, that's a dot.
Right side, taken in by Gallup.
That's a dot.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be
No,
looking as
no,
good
it's a
as they
little
did
boring.
for big yardage and a first down.
This sucks because Malik Willis is raw. He might be the Trey Lance of
Tripled them, anything to keep the ball
this year
in his
because he might not
hands.
even play.
Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left.
Ooh, make him miss. Oh, don't fumble.
And inside
Damn, I got so
before he's brought down.
Ooh.
Now after the completion, we're going to get
Good,
a
you?
timeout, an injured player. Training staff takes
I'm
a
doing
minute
awesome,
to
man.
take a break.
One day at a time, one thing at a time. Getting there day. Getting there one day at a time. That's the goal. Sorry for the draft. Oh my goodness. You bet so.
So from the
Dude, have you seen the combine? Have you seen how fast these wide receivers are?
inside the red zone here, they'll look to
Pitts,
throw.
Pitts, Pitts.
First
No!
toward the end zone,
Oh, was right
but
on
it's
him.
gonna wind
Still.
up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the
63 overall.
completion downfield,
Um,
but where this game has gone,
In this game.
with a few of the runs he's made
In
along the way,
this line.
he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
An important play right
Gallup, we
here.
might be able to hit Gallup here.
And I would
It,
expect
it
pressure
looks
here.
like a cover 2 shell.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Why?
That's
No,
a
don't
man
force
off the line
it.
here as he's
Well, I guess we'll
taken
just
down.
take the field goal.
Darrell Taylor gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards.
Missed it. Yes, sir.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And
Bruh, this ain't even a bad receiver. Yeah, you do.
pushes it up to six.
Yeah, definitely.
The Atlanta
Man,
offense
Chris Olave, I don't know if he's going to be there, especially with the 40 time he ran today.
last time. They had to hit a really
Browns
good
might
field
pick
goal
him
to
up.
do so.
The Browns might end up picking him up. I know, you know, a lot of people have,
It's so skilled and hit
you know,
from
you
distances
know, I guess
that
any
he
receiver to
always
the Browns
takes the
is
ball.
logical
And we can't do that.
because,
That's a
you know,
long field goal.
they're not going to
If
have
you got 3
anybody.
points out of, they've gotta
I went
be
for the
able to
big
back
play
up
when there's the
and
guy
make
wide
sure
open.
him up because he's helped
And we're losing
And
by
now we'll
so
see
he does
if that offense can
Um,
put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A third quarter
Yeah.
out, a 1-point
So
game.
what kind of receivers is going to be
Second and
there?
10.
Olave might. That Memphis guy, it's too early for that Memphis guy at
Again, he's gonna be
17
stopped
is
up
your pick,
right
right?
at the line of
17,
scrimmage.
18? I think it's something like
No
that.
gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10.
I think it might be 18. I don't.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right.
Jameson Williams is the guy that's calling me a lot to you guys. He's a fast receiver.
Wisely will throw that one away.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs.
Yeah, like every mock draft, you get, you know, they have you guys taking receiver.
The incompletion.
You know, makes sense. You have Thomas, but
As this is set
you know,
away. Now it's
outside of that, it's gonna struggle. Come on.
a terrific return there.
Well, the
20
Colts, we
seconds
thinking QB?
all told.
Think
And
about
it'll be
this.
Seahawk football
We got no first round pick because we gave it up for Carson. So I mean, Desmond Ritter is the guy they're talking about. The Colts getting at 47, but I don't think Ritter is gonna fall that far. I just don't see it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You guys just see this? You guys just saw that. No, it's 9 points. At one point, we were winning this game by like 14 points. It was 14-0. Really, I've seen a lot of mock drafts with this, taking a QB, but only if we can't resign Jameis. Yeah, I've been seeing that too, but honestly, outside of Malik Willis with the upside, I don't know if anyone's worth taking in the first round, man. That's just my opinion, but he didn't get that in bounds. Oh my goodness. But I don't think there's anyone worth it outside of Malik Willis because of his upside. I know everyone talks about Kenny Pickett, but his hands are tiny. His hands are tiny. That's scary because tiny hands makes it a lot. Oh my gosh. Tiny hands make it a lot more difficult to a lot more difficult just to be accurate, just to have more control of the ball. Could be a big fumbler because of that. There's definitely some concern with that. Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe Malik Willis's deep throw is takes way too long to actually really winds. He really winds that arm up and takes forever.
See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes
Like that, London was supposed to cut back.
Sometimes that note says, "Be aggressive, stay aggressive."
Stupid.
That's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Yeah, man, but honestly, I think a receiver is your best bet because if you do resign Jameis, you'll have another receiver for him, or whatever quarterback is there. You want more weapons. Yeah, Michael Thomas is really good, but I mean, if nothing else, teams really only have to focus on one guy. You get that second guy and a tight end that could really, get it figured out.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Try to get over him. Oh. All the way forward.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Gosh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll run on the inside.
Line can't hold anything. Hold box.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure right.
Please. Never mind. Forget truck.
Time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Yes. Oh my gosh, if he dropped that, I would have cried. That was good. That was good play. Trust me, I really want a good, fast wide receiver, so it isn't just my. Yeah, right. Yeah, because if you get, when you guys had like Emmanuel Sanders. I think it was him, right? Emmanuel Sanders. He was a good route runner. He was fast. He was a perfect complement to Michael Thomas. But yeah, stuff happens. Players go different places, so gotta figure something out. Maybe you guys sign a guy. I think there's a speedy receiver in the market, isn't there? Who's this breakout player? Offense or defense? Just want to say. Seeing the ball. Not even showing who it is. Russell Gage. I'm not even gonna get that, man. Play season game. Let's get it. No! I just want to play offense.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They go play action here on first down.
Oh. Why you have to be so tall? Who do you think will be the first wide receiver taken? That is a tough one. That's a $1 million question, man. Because Drake London, he might fall through. You know, in a way. I mean, you know, he may not be as good as people think. But he's talented. He's very fluid. No, I'm thinking of Traylon Burks. Drake London, he's a good route runner. He's big, amazing at the catch point. London's gonna be good. Burks, was it Burks or London with the really? I don't know. I think it might have been Burks who had the really small vert jump. It was like 33 inches, which is not a lot at all for him. But both of those guys are kind of the same. London and Burks are both jump ball guys. I think Burks is a little faster. But then you go to other guys like Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson may struggle at the next level. I have a hard time doing two things at once. Okay, let me restart. So Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson. Chris Olave, oh my gosh, he's fast. He's an amazing route runner. He can catch. I think Chris Olave is going to be the best receiver out of this class. He's just got all the tools that translate best NFL, and all those tools that I mentioned, they usually translate the best. You know, route running, solid hands, and he's fast too. And he really hasn't had injury concerns. Garrett Wilson, he's a little bigger. He's not as fast, but he's still pretty fast. What was that? So, I just don't think Garrett Wilson is as fluid as Chris Olave in his routes. Not as fast. Has concentration drops at sometimes. You know, sometimes he just drops the ball. Yeah, I think Chris Olave is up there. I think he's going to be the best receiver. But first receiver taken? Let's see. So 1 through 5, 1 through 7 really aren't going to take a receiver. No, some people have the Giants take a receiver. I think someone had. I think Joel Kuiper had the Giants taking Drake London, which I don't get because they have Galladay. They drafted Tony. I mean, it is a new resume in New York for the Giants. So they may like different playmakers than Galladay or Tony. They might like different guys. You know? But you really don't know because we don't know anything on that resume. We don't know what they're going to like. We don't know what their philosophy is going to be. We just have to see. So that'd be interesting if Drake London went to New York, but I don't think so. I don't see that happening. Drake London. I mean, yeah, exactly. The Giants need offensive tackle. They need any offensive line help. Maybe a quarterback, but is there really a quarterback that's worth taking at 5? Is Malik Willis worth taking at 5? If he's not gonna start day one. Even though Lance didn't start day one, but you really want to take a guy that high that's not gonna start day one? No. But maybe you let him sit behind Jones, or you sign a vet like Fitz is a vet. Maybe you sign Tyrod. Both are awesome vets. Both are awesome locker room guys. Maybe great mentors. But yeah, I can see Akeem. I can see Icky going to New York. I can also maybe see Evan Neal falling. But I do have Evan Neal going number 1, actually. The Giants. Not the Giants, the Jaguars. I'm going number 1 to the Jaguars because, you have Trevor Lawrence. Protect your man, protect your future, protect the franchise. I'm a Colts fan. I don't want to. I know how that feels. Have your guy always hurt, retire early, going to the. I'm kidding, but it still sucks that he won.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he gets out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
But yeah, I'd rather protect my franchise guy, rather protect the future than behind him. Perfect. Rather protect the future and build a defense. Maybe the second, third, fourth rounds, rest of the draft. Maybe get a speed receiver. Maybe take that Memphis guy. On the Giants though. Giants. Out when Daniel Jones. Okay. One more year. The next year. Okay. Yeah. I think that's fair because I know the quarterback class next year is supposed to be a monster one. Kind of like the one with Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson. I heard that that's supposed to be a monster draft, so for quarterbacks. So why not wait till next year? Oh my goodness. But I just don't think Daniel Jones is the guy, man. I don't think. So get someone to learn behind Daniel, like Malik Willis. Get something to learn behind him while they build the rest of the team. And then put Malik in when it's best. Kind of like what they did with Mahomes. I know there's someone else that happened with. I don't know who. But that's one of the best things you can do, I think. Got the guy high, build the team, put him in a good situation. No, I'm just going to run this. Get in there. Oh, let's go. I'm so excited for the draft.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as
so excited.
Get set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air, being chased out left.
I threw it too late and threw it on the run. Not going to be mad about that because I deserve that. Yeah, man, there's a lot of good receivers in this draft. The trenches are loaded in this draft. A lot of good offensive linemen. A lot of good defensive guys. A lot of good linebackers early. A lot of good receivers. It's a damn good double coverage, but it's not a good idea. I haven't tried to run it on them much, I don't think. Marvin Rogers, yeah, that's one. That's definitely one. But there's another one recently. Lamar, no. Mayfield, no. No. Wouldn't know. Herbert, no. Yes. I'm trying to go through all the players. Wentz, no. Jags, no. Titans, no. Texans, like, see what the Texans did? It's a very toned down version, but they let Tyrod play. They didn't really build a team, but Davis Mills came in. No, that's not really. East, Allen, Jones, Wilson. No, there's just someone else that they did that with.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Eagles, I don't think
Forced out
so,
to his
right?
left.
Maybe Hurts. No,
But he takes this one down just shy of the
someone else.
Looks to me,
I
partner,
don't
like he's
remember,
learned a little
man.
bit because early
I
in the
don't
game,
remember.
I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that
But
just
yeah,
aren't
I
open.
think that's an amazing idea. Anyways, I think that's an amazing thing that you do. You know, draft the guy early, draft the raw guy with all that potential, and let him learn for a year or two while you build a team and put him in a good position. You know, do that.
ball will be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Niners are going to take
Past few years were loaded with wide receivers, and if the Saints choose to take one, I'm going to cry. Maybe Jimmy and Lance. Yeah, like what the Niners are doing. But the Niners are already like contenders. So. But yeah, I like what the Niners are doing. I like when teams put quarterbacks in good situations, like with Tua. Like even though Tua isn't amazing, they let him come into a good situation. You know, Fitz was on a Fitz was doing good. The offense were on a streak. They put Tua in. I think it's so much better to put your franchise guy, your young guy, into a good situation. Just start. I think that's the best thing that you could do. I don't like throwing a young, but unless you're Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, kind of got no choice.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this one across midfield.
Kind of how it goes.
49er territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the
Unnecessary.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation.
Way too much.
Had that one covered
Oh
pretty
no!
well downfield, and knocked it away.
And a nice job here to down this
Nice
one right
bounce.
on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball,
And his pass is intercepted.
That is gonna be open. I think that I didn't think that cornerback was.
DJ Reed. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Maurice Hurst. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, the scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Run, block.
And he'll take this
Dude, I gotta run with him more.
25 before going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This is I definitely know.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gonna
Yes.
take a shot for Gallup. And
Oh,
Haunting
as we're down.
Michael Gallup. His
Yeah, man. Who do you which receiver do you want the Saints to?
Falcons offense at the line. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's
I
your
wasn't really
definition of
specific,
ideal?
but I do think Jameson
Other
will.
side of the field.
Yes, exactly.
if Chris Olave obviously falls in, that would be an awesome spot. Imagine Jameis's arm strength with Olave. And I'm not as high on Garrett Wilson as Olave as you are. I'd probably go Olave, Burks, London, Wilson, top 4.
So from the 17 now, here's your 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage and stacked him up.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So
I'm not sure because I don't know many wide receivers. But we really need speed. Yeah. But hey, maybe, you know, it is more of a shot. But if you wait till maybe 3rd or 4th round, maybe even 2nd, because this Memphis wide receiver might really jump up boards. I know, you know, when you have a great combo. So that Memphis receiver, he could be someone to watch out in like the 2nd or 3rd round. He's damn fast, and they heard he's kind of like T.Y. A little more burst, and if you ask me, if you have a prime T.Y., that's a pretty damn good speed guy. In his prime.
Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And he is
Run.
Inside the
Run.
40, not quite to the 35. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Oh.
And this is going to be
what? He didn't get 2 in?
So it's incomplete.
No way. Oh, no. You're not doing this to me. Okay, he has, like, full possession there. Look at this. He has full possession. Okay. Full possession. That foot is down. The left foot is down. Puts that right down. Puts it right down. Yes, it was. Lame. See you later. Good luck on your game. Thanks, bud. See you later, man. Thank you for stopping by. Talking football. Love it. Absolutely love it. See you later, bro. Have a good one.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
I miss it.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there on the run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left.
Run. Good stuff.
Inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes, not.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3. But
Yeah, we kind of got to go for it.
It brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive
Go.
alive. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need.
Touchdown! He's got it at the 2. Kyle Pitts. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Room past the 20, and he's out right at the 25.
Here we go.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another
Ooh, that's how that safety coming down.
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That was going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception.
How do you just jump in front of him? I just jump in front of Kyle Pitts like.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides.
All right, get into another game. I don't think you've won a game. Let's not give the Panthers their first one. Or their 80 across the board.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
Start.
Able to rip
Tough
off
strong.
a
No
big
interception.
chunk of yardage
No
before he's
interception.
trapped inside the 40.
No
Big
interception.
play that time through the air. 36 yards. First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he'll be brought down.
That tackle
losing
has to get
yardage.
off and get the other guy in the second level. The guy that's already closer, not the guy that's further away.
Second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. He's going to let it go
Now
deep
for it.
for the end
Let's
zone.
go.
Sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And this is caught for... After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
Been a
And
while.
he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. And that went
Threw it way
far
too
in
late.
front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Dancing to his left.
I mean, that is run.
6 yards there.
That could have been better,
Scramble,
though.
but it'll still leave
I
him
kind
with a
of
third
always
down.
kind of.
Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up third and manageable.
In every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described
Man,
that.
just having a
Just
good
get
game.
into a third
Because
manageable,
pretty
nice
damn good game.
decision-making, and took care of the football. And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he can't find anywhere to
That's
go
up. I
with it,
have to
and he
stop
goes
taking
down.
shots. in this situation.
Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was under pressure.
Dang it.
To him again. Brian Burns in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
There's an interception.
Hits, but intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
Line
will
can't
win.
hold on to blocks.
What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
to his right.
Man, Russell have a. Or no, that's Scallop. Age is 14.
A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3. Just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2nd down and 7. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, I didn't see him.
It's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Oh, you had it in your hand.
Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he...
Beautiful.
And there's a diving catch.
Let's go, boys! Oh, yeah!
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just break.
And this is going to be intercepted.
What?
And the Panthers are going. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on 1st down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
And a decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He completes this to Russell Gage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So we come upon halftime. Intermittent. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 20. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Second down and 8. Back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they
That's
often
nice.
become the leaders.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, Mostert. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Go.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him bumped down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. There'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Room here to run. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, 45 the mic.
Now back to throw. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That has to be good.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So a good kick. With 3 points. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Let's go.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Right on.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Let's go.
This to Pitts, and he's got
Stop
it.
playing.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Oh, finally, we got something going. Finally, we got some.
Both offenses have been
Chemistry
clicking
going.
in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Well, obviously, they.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete.
What is that?
Another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
I tried rocking them.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here are the Panthers now as their offense. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Loaded, but.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught once again by Gallup.
Oh, right there.
Working with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll That'll bring up second down. They hand it off to Mostert. And he is met at the line.
I probably could have bounced
that. He
that.
goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Lost
The
yards.
Falcons on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And able to catch it on the
Okay,
left sideline, but
okay,
they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Mostert. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over
I want to really give them the ball back
the
at all.
Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation.
Struggle against them.
As well as just
0-5 Panthers team.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
3 interceptions in the first half, but none in the second. Not terrible. We're going to play. I think we're going to play one more.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? The Falcons in victory formation.
Oh, I didn't juke clock, dummy.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Check that. Street. He's coming, double up.
They're going to look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover. They climb back
One
to
more game.
500 now at 3 up and 3 down.
One more game against the Ravens. Ooh, that was a tough defensive play again. Tandem breakout. Inspired teammate. Over free agency. Yeah. Oh man. Don't really need a back. Players have someone that could have a nice role. Oh. Let's make sure he's up there on the depth chart. Who's the breakout guy? Oh, Ray was less than 150 yards? Yeah, no. Oh, well, it's probably passing yard or something. I don't remember. Wasn't really paying attention. Oh, got cut someone. There you go.
Easily see how. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Penalty. No. Can't throw an interception. Catch the ball.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll buy some time.
Oh, come on.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. A big play there on the scramble.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw.
Gage, you gotta catch though.
It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up.
That's crazy.
Not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Got an open man. It's Michael
That's
Gallup.
can't trust him. He keeps dropping stuff.
Field across the 45.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I
Yard
like their
gain.
countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Oh,
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Caught left side.
Slides first. TD.
Touchdown.
And the Falcons.
T.Y. Hilton.
It's weird, number 17, I'll tell you that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Probably would have been.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll roll him out right. Going right side here, and that's
I
complete.
didn't expect him to get over.
Takes it inside the 10
I
to
thought
the
it was
8
gonna be pick.
before he's out of bounds. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Gallup. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking deep for Hilton.
Dude, that free agent signing in 2.
Falcons. T.Y. Hilton. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead. Should they?
No, I'm trying to force it.
Throwing
Before I
on
throw
first
another
down,
pick.
but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Oh, that's so aggravating. You see all that space and
Scrimmage and taken down.
don't hold their block.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert, and he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of first by a few yards. break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flush to his right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of
And we're only about 5 to 6 yards away from field goal range. So, yeah.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30.
That block was epic.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem in the final seconds. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Rolling to his right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end.
I'm back. Michael Jordan. Excuse me. Yeah, this is my last game, but what's going on, man? No, maybe I'll play one more.
Any hesitation as
Yeah,
a
I'll play.
quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Oh,
Sometimes you throw it
dude,
so hard, your
this
receiver
game.
can't handle it, and he pops
Oh
it
my
in
goodness,
there
it has
to
been.
grab as well.
But a moot point
I've
there is
only
that
thrown one
they
interception.
connect. It's just a gain of a
Granted, it's
couple
first
there in
half.
the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He after me, times 4 days.
They'll try and run here.
Oh.
And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short.
We'll punt
He
it.
did not get
We're
there.
up a few.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take... About set to begin their next drive.
Playing well.
The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That's swung out to Mostert. He finds some open field here. And he'll go out of bounds.
Why is dime used for a perfectly placed ball? No, I'm intrigued.
A big play that time.
I don't know.
to catch
Everyone
a
just
run.
started calling Daniel Jones Danny down.
They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. And old
That's,
Coach Remind
maybe
used to
that's
say
where it
this
actually
all the
came
time.
from. I really
When
don't
they
know.
check it down,
I'm not
they
sure.
should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. So this offense will head
Ball
back out there.
defense.
They're in
I'm
excellent
doing
field
this.
position after the fumble recovery.
And Danny fumbles is better.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking there for picks, but intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to get the football back this time. Back now in Baltimore. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
For some reason, I have been craving a McDonald's Sprite / Coke, and I don't know why. Fair? So McDonald's makes it better. It does. It does. Coke and Sprite is always so much better.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And now a hook up downfield on
Guys, you know how many times I get bailed out by this dude?
Just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, not sure.
What am I thinking there?
That's batted down and incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Steps away to his left.
Most are just fell down there. Bro. On the ticker says Philadelphia, then the Chargers logo, then Jacksonville. The Broncos. Nice shape.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away.
He was waiting there. Those are
It's
scary.
incomplete.
And I threw it anyway.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right.
Why?
It's
I
no
did not think I
good,
missed
and
that.
This score will stay right where it is.
That is
About
sad.
set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, that was a dime.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way.
I know, right? I don't know what trick they use, but as long as it still tastes awesome, I don't care what trick they use. That's right.
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
It's good.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I gotta play. I'm gonna be freaking winning this one. And
His kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
somehow I scored 45 points on the Ravens defense.
Football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 66 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call time.
And he's going to...
That interception, bro. Come on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
One more timeout.
We got a plane to catch.
Yeah. Oh, they have 2 more.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Once again, it's Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Ravens going to use the 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Push him back. Push him back.
And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something.
Yeah, I'll play one more. I'll play one more, but then I definitely have to get off because I'm getting tired.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Victory! Formation. And the Broncos. We gotta beat the Broncos. Watch. I just dropped 45 on the Ravens defense. And watch me not be able to even drop 14 on the Broncos defense. Actually, you know what? The Broncos defense is actually pretty damn good. Let's get that back. The Broncos defense is pretty damn good.
Is just moments away. It's the
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit.
Actually,
I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked,
dude, when these guys block,
I
they
want him to keep touching
confuse
the
me.
football. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better.
One more time, then.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now let's do a play action. Let's get up.
7 yards to pick up there. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent last week and went over the Chargers.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win.
Take the first. Don't force it.
You're going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement. Good job there getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So the completion results in 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
I forced it, but I forced it. It's almost bailed me out, and he kind of did. Because I didn't throw a pick.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his
Slide.
left.
All we need.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin
I thought he was
Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think
He rifles one, it's intercepted.
I ruined it. I ruined
Picked
it.
off at the 25. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
on any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit.
He's under pressure. And
Winds up incomplete.
we're under pressure. Not easy. I just gotta set the feet. That's what I'm struggling with.
Nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that,
I'm talking about
downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that
Oh,
defense
no,
ready to stiffen up and stop that run. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have. I think it works couple of ways for this team because, number one, you coach to stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket,
Willis.
your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. 6-0 our score after 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In search of 8 yards on third down.
The big hitter.
Converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, so whoa.
Short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Mostert will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
Guys, don't go and block in the second level.
Completion. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They're going to look to throw. That's Gallup on the slant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Throw it too late. Throw it too late.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw here. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Draymond Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught once again by Gallup. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll run the draw with Mostert.
Hold the block.
Immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Damn, that was a quick draw.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons get a late score here. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess
One score game.
First
They
to
keep
try
the
and
ball
do
in the ground.
something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. First down and a little extra for Mostert.
Have a second half, baby.
Falcons. Raheem Mostert. Both offensive offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Mostert works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw here is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown! Raheem. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st.
I'm not talking because I'm
and with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw
I got so lucky. I got so freaking lucky.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Falcons on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
First?
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Random.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, here comes Mostert.
I had it.
Be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down.
Not looking too bad.
A tight game like
One
this,
interception.
such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
I don't want to go out. I want that clock to tick.
Up around the 45-yard line. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could
The
this be
low
a
pass
6,000-yard season?
always helps.
Definitely on the table.
Always helps
Tell
me
you
with
what, he's
that.
been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On second down, Mostert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 167 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
All timeouts.
Fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it.
I think he got the first time too early though.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Mostert, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run out of the shotgun.
Might want to try and score.
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them.
And this is
Let's go.
caught.
Let's go.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one.
That's
Certainly
game.
Defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
Or
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and
we'll upgrade Malik Willis. Let's see. What should we? Them pro guys are throwing the numbers together. There we go. Okay. All right. It's gonna be it for this stream. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoying the JW Sports Talk Show. Playing Madden. Had a blast. Just chilled out. Play some Madden. Got my butt kicked. Got my ass kicked a few times. Do a lot of interceptions, which is a JW normal. But night. Thank you for stopping by, Fish. Everyone.